I mean, this kid took he's look at his score. Okay, I'm trying.
You're trying
He's better,
so hard.
He's better. He's much better than Terror. Okay,
Yeah, well,
he actually has shown some skill in some of his games. To be honest, I like Cassia more than him right now, but doesn't matter what I like.
Yeah, Prime Coach just put him out there, and here's reality. A very good record here in TVZ, especially something we were talking about before. His mech play pretty stellar here, 3-1. His recent games are pretty good too, 3-2, and he's got that upwards golden arrow.
The first Terran player to legitimately get through the BWC qualifiers from Kespa was looking really solid at the beginning of the Brood War players switching over. Hasn't had any big flashy wins or anything just yet, but he's a solid Pro League player, most famous for his mech versus Sulky in a game that lasted nearly 3 hours. He's now going up against a bit of a rookie here on King Sejong Station for game number 2.
LTA는 SK텔레콤.
Down here in the bottom right, in the purple for Prime, the Zerg player is DeParture.
And up to the top left in the pink for Samsung Galaxy Con, it's Reality. And the thing is, we've listed off a few possibilities, right? The Roach Push, the Mutalis, some sort of weird Baneling timing. I don't think he's going to try for any of them. I think he's going to try to play straight up. And
That's, you know what? Well,
DAE Suppy or Kappa? There's going to be a battle in the chat. I like DAE Suppy right now, but you know,
I'm riding the Suppy hype train as well. He's here this whole week at Pro League watching.
Yeah, exactly. Kappa later, Suppy now, Kappa later.
We can have Kappa anytime, you know. But this is a special week for some Suppies, so.
Yeah. You know, I wonder if anyone has gotten a Kappa tattoo.
Someone out there has to
just
have. It's
really,
too big of a thing.
I want somebody, if somebody out there has gotten a Kappa tattoo, I want you to reach out to me.
If someone knows about the fact that someone has done that, it's on the internet or something, I want to know about that
Like,
as
if
well.
you tweet at me that you have a Kappa tattoo and a picture of it, I will retweet it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
promise.
Oh, God.
Every single one of you. But please do not get a Kappa tattoo because of this, because that would be really strange.
Don't get green hair either. We talked about this before.
Yeah, only one girl who looked pretty cute with green hair got that. But besides that, like, there was nobody. And
yeah.
Sorry, green hair enthusiasts. Not feeling it. You're not an anime character. Okay, you're not a character in that RPG that you played when you were in high school.
Yeah. There's Squirtle.
Yeah, a Squirtle with those 6 sunglasses. Talking about Kanata there.
Yeah. I don't know what the relation is, but
maybe he voted for Squirtle like one
somehow.
time when nobody else did. I'm not sure.
It's possible. Well, going back to what we were saying before about DeParture, he's a guy that we were thinking, you know, maybe do something a little bit mix it up here, like some kind of 2-base muta, something like that. But I feel like in every loss that he's taken, he's just played a straight-up game and just tried to do his best. That's something you kind of admire him for, that he at least has the confidence in his play enough to the point where he's like, at least I'll give it my all in a real game, and just I feel like I can take it in a real game. Otherwise, he wouldn't be doing those kinds of strats.
I feel like he also knows, in this case, if he's thinking about it, that there's a high chance he's up against mech here. A lot of players are using mech on this map these days, notably Flash, for example, and you know, Reality is known for his mech play above all else. So if you take those things into consideration, he's got maybe a style he can prepare for. He can look up Reality's VODs and then prepare for mech and try to beat it straight up. But, you know, we have a CC first here for Reality, and we don't even know if he's going mech or not. He may just be thinking, well, against a player like this, or I think I'm actually just better than him at multitasking, and I could deal with that aggressive period in the mid game better than him. Why don't I just go bio and be aggressive like we saw Maru earlier today?
Yeah, could be. For now, he's only got that bunker at the front, and he's slowly making Marines here. No add-on just yet. He puts down the factory now. I don't know. We may just see him make a bunch of Marines here to defend anything in the beginning and then just go into mech. I wouldn't be surprised, actually, out of reality.
Yeah, no, for sure. There his second gas gets planted. That's kind of telling that he might want to go towards mech, because that's a lot of gas to have this early. And no third CC. So that's something else that is, I feel, more map-oriented than anything else. These two Lings aren't really going to see anything. Does a tight wall here because he's scared of a big Ling attack coming in, running in there, killing some of his SVs while his Marine count is so low.
You know, if DeParture actually went for like a Baneling bust, it would be pretty decent right now based on this wall. But I think reality has a bit of an inkling that he's not going to go for that. But just funny that we were talking about that before.
Well, it's just out of the meta. It's like almost against the agreed upon rules right now. Nobody does 2-base Baneling bust.
Yeah, it's like people trying to use Magma Rager in decks, like
yeah.
Hearthstone.
Well, yeah. 5-1 for 3. Could be good if you have a taunter, perhaps. It's a lot of damage. You got to deal with that guy, but it's inconclusive so far.
Yeah.
Starts stim and cancels it.
Interesting.
Not within the view of any overlords.
Yeah.
And goes ahead and drops the Banshee at home. So he's going to... I think that was just like a reflex from him. He was like, stim now. And he was like, wait a minute, no, I'm doing the Banshee build. Lifted up and went back into it.
Yeah, there's the Banshee. No cloak just yet, but we're approaching 200 gas.
Yeah, looks like that's what that second gas is going to be for. Although he hasn't started it just yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Could just be Banshees into additional gas for that mech we were talking about. Third CC has been dropped now.
Oh,
and these Lings are going to get in here. Good scout here, and also the Overlord as well. Sees everything.
Yeah, sees a lot of gas being mined. Sees the Banshee coming along.
Fake cloak.
Interesting. Gonna wait until he kills that Overlord here, and then probably cancel that. Yep. There's a cancel.
Definitely doesn't want that Fusius reactor upgrade on there. Now,
and you know, he's switching back the barracks onto the tech lab, so we could see a switch back into bio here after fooling DeParture into thinking that he's going to cloak Banshees, which could lead you to believe that he's going mech. But we see now even 2 engineering bays being dropped as well. We're going to see bio.
Yep, he's totally playing a mind game here. First Banshee is going to try to get some kills, damaging one drone, gets a second, loses half its hit points though, and not going to be able to be too useful otherwise here for quite some time. The Queen really wants to climb up the ramp, but that is dangerous. Get down from there, Queen.
Yeah, like what if you fell off
what
the
if you
ledge?
fell off there?
Look at that. What's down there?
That is dangerous, all right?
There's some rocks down there. You don't want to fall on those.
No, you don't want to. You just, as in general, don't do it. It's pretty clear to me. That's not a good situation.
There's a reason they put those caution signs, you know, be careful of falling.
Yeah. The reason why you can't walk up there, Queen, because it's dangerous, all right? This Banshee gets several kills.
I think it's just the Queen with her motherly instinct, just trying to protect her children so much. She doesn't even think about her own safety. She just, like, falls off the ledge.
Got to be careful about that. Now, no bait here taken by DeParture. At this point, he's going into Baneling Nest. Spire is obviously on the way here. You want that pretty much no matter what in this matchup. Double Evo Chamber. So he's not falling for this, but I don't know. Still upgrade-wise, he's pretty behind. Not a fun situation to be in as a Zerg player.
Yeah, he just now put down his Evo Chambers. And he has a lot of gas saved up here. Probably going to save a bunch here for the mutas that are going to come out eventually. Zerglings now just passing by the Hellions, not getting caught there. Armory going to come down here in time for the 2-2.
Yeah. And let's see like what sort of timing he tries to go with here. Is he going to heavily commit, or is he just going to kind of poke the creep and go back? Because this creep spread is pretty thick, man. He's going to have to like get the bleach upgrade for his missiles to clear that up. And the shells need to be coated in bleach to get through that.
That's a pretty hard stain to clean up, man.
Yeah, that's looking messy over there.
It's way too purple, just like DeParture's arrow.
Definitely going to want to get some Febreze on this too, man. This is starting to look pretty stinky over here.
Yeah, that looks really disgusting, actually. Well, he's cleaning up the poop now. He's going to clean up some of those tumors.
And I don't know, man. He's not able to get a whole lot done here, which gives the Zerg more time to get his Baneling speed up. Overlord speed as well for Widow Mines. And a second factory is started here, so I think we are going to see that Widow Mine heavy style. He's already added a few into the mix.
Like it.
Hellbats, though. Not so much a fan of those.
Well, forces a stim here, does not commit DeParture, but moves back and then just get the committal, and he gets a pretty decent surround here. The Banelings getting some pretty good hits, but the Widow Mines are now down, and a huge hit on a lot of those Banelings is going to push the Zerglings back.
Yeah, it almost felt like that was baited there by Reality. Like he wanted that to happen that way. With the explosions on the Widow Mines, yeah, he kills the Widow Mines, but the Banelings still die. The Widow Mines either kill the Banelings and the Banelings blow them up that way, or the Banelings detonate on top of the Widow Mines, which then also kills them. So it's not too bad for him here to actually kill those Banelings. Dropping the main base now could actually do some damage. It's going to draw some of those units back. And while this happens, he's actually over at the front with that creep deny with these scans. There's not a whole lot of Banelings. He's actually targeting down the Spire.
And this upgrade is not going to finish.
Oh, God, he's going to get it. He gets the Spire. I can't even believe this just happened.
Oh, my God. Spire placed in such a place, especially on this map, where a Terran can just drop one medevac of Marines, and you're going to get that if you're not prepared.
Just the priority in the defenses didn't seem to be correct. I feel like he had enough units, he could have come back and saved it. His Mutalisks were a bit out of position. He just didn't see the drop coming. He has some Overlords on the right side of the map, but not enough. Either that or he didn't notice. I'm really not sure. But at this point in time, it looks like Rally is poised to take a 4th base while he moves up here and is being aggressive with his army. Nice circumvention here, though, with the Mutalisks, but he can't fight against this turret, not without the +1. I mean, he may kill it, he may take some SCVs, but it's not being cost efficient. And it looks like he's going to try to catch those Mutas. Not quite.
Isn't going to be able to do that. Mutas are going to back off. I feel like Reality's just got DeParture's number. He's prepared for everything that DeParture is sending at him. Even the attack there, the little bait before with the Widow Mines, very, very nicely done. He's going to go for another drop here. I didn't actually see where the second Spire was dropped down, but I hope it's not in the same place. Okay, well, he's going to drop back here again. Could target down that spawning pool.
Yeah, I think he's just going to trade for Lings here while he continues to spread creep. Same idea. It was like the Spire was really a bonus that shouldn't have happened. He's just, he's even trading against this many Lings. Oh, this is working out really well for him while he's clearing up this creep over here. Splits are good against the Banelings. Ouch, that really hurts here for DeParture. DeParture desperately trying to make 13 more Banes, but this 2-2 Terran army with Thor support here. I mean, he's got Hellbats and Thors. They're going to do so much extra damage to the Banelings as well. Well, I mean, especially the Thors. You know, if he hits any of those Thors with the Banelings, that would be a disaster. He's going to be able to help zone out the Mutalisks with that. Bioforce here is supported by those Marauders.
Yeah. Reality taking this very, very passively. He's not being too aggressive right now, just sending tiny groups of units forward, trying to bait out a lot of these Baneling hits, and just waiting to see if he can get some nice Thor shots as well.
He starts +3 attack. 2-2 is still not done yet for DeParture, but he's going to roll in here. Already a pre-split. Nice lift up on the Thor. And look at all those Baneling hits tanked here by the Thor. Thor's doing well against the Marines, the Mutalisks, excuse me, as well, with the absence of Marines here. The rest of the Marines now darting forward, knowing that if they can eliminate the last of these Banelings, can actually push this much further. Good kiting here again. And that creep has been cleared. It's just receding right now towards that hatchery. So it's going to get worse and worse creep-wise the longer this goes on. Can he clean this up?
I'm not sure. It looks like with the extra Marines coming across here, they're only fighting against Mutalisks now. We see no Banelings right now for DeParture. And this is looking bad. The defense is kind of faltering here. We're seeing actually Reality target down the Nexus here. Could even get that as well. Some Banelings finally getting here. Splits are pretty decent as well. A lot of those Banelings hitting only Marauders, and here are the reinforcements.
He's just stimmed so many times with the reinforcements to get them down here extra fast. Which hurts him a little bit because he doesn't have any medevac energy, but he's just playing this very aggressively. That Spire actually is in range of the Banshee. There's no defense here. The drone's actually starting to go down here. That Extractor not defended by the Queen finally ends up picking it off, but this game appears to be over. He's got 40 supply of a lead here. He's going to have the +3 soon. Let's clear up this creep, which I have to hand it to. DeParture has been pretty good.
Yeah, DeParture has done everything in this game okay besides his defense, which is so important against a Terran player who's going to be dropping you. He just did not have any proper defense against anything that Reality shot at him, and that's been the downfall from the beginning.
That was a cool chase there with the Thor to kill that Overseer, which means that he's going to have to make another one, which he is making right now, the spot for those Widow Mines. And, I mean, +3 is so close to being done, Brendan.
Yeah.
Moving across the map with this medevac now, too. You know, not sure, excuse me, what DeParture can actually do from here.
Not much. He's trying to make more tumors here. This drop is going to be spotted, so Reality is going to have to back off here. Finally, DeParture responding to this. Probably going to fight over here, actually. Has enough of these Mutalisks. Will lose some, actually, as well.
Yeah. But, I mean, the thing is, that's actually a pretty good trade for Reality, considering the position he's in economically right now and how economic that trade actually ended up being. Killing those Marines for losing a lot of mutas. That's so much gas lost. I mean, yeah, if you look at his resources, you probably think, well, I mean, he's got somewhat of a gas bank, Wolf, but, you know, that's the minerals he needs are even bigger problem, but that's something he can secure a little bit easier if he can hold this base. He does have a lot of Banelings here right now. Well, let's see how good the splitting is. The Thor is up here at the front, the tank, a ton of Marauders as well. Really nice splitting here.
Oh, God, the split's just so good. But, you know, the follow-up, the Zerglings might do something, but no, it looks like it's not going to be enough. Too many Marauders in here. Another drop in here at the Spire. Maybe just be able to focus that down if he just clicks on it.
Yeah, with +3, he is going to get it. He killed an Evo Chamber as well. Really further hurting the upgrades, which are already behind right now. About to be a full set behind for DeParture. And it looks like what Reality's plan is now is to just get a maxed out army again and then move out across once he's got that set up. As he takes a fourth base. The fourth base, or rather, excuse me, the fifth base, which is being denied by an Overlord. Once the Overlord is cleared up, he can land that, make a planetary, make whatever he wants.
Yeah, we're at a point in the game where it's like, wow, really? Reality's actually taking a fifth base?
He's taken a fifth base in a TVZ, and he's killed the Spire twice. He's killed an Evo Chamber. He's killed that Zerg fourth several times as well.
Yeah, there's no presence of that dirty, stinky creep on the map either as well. Reality doing a good job with his janitorial duties.
Yeah. Well, this is, again, a moment where the only way that DeParture comes back in this game is trying to minimize his mistakes, and then Reality makes some mistakes aggressively, you know, overextends himself. But if they both play a perfect game from here, Reality is going to win this one. He's just got too much momentum, and I feel like part of the reason why he's even still in this game, DeParture, that is because of pride and because he knows his team really needs this win. But look at this. He's just not even enough Mutalisks to deny these Marines, and his Zerglings are misrallied. He has no Banelings. What are you going to do? He just flies away. The Mutalisks go the wrong way. May even get to unload this drop another time. He sends everything to chase the drop, and then what's up? My whole army is going to kill your base now.
Yeah, and he's even fighting over there. He drops in here at the main base. He's going to get the spawning pool. There's an attack over here at the fourth as well.
A lot of Marauders here at the front again to tank it. And he's even making additional factories at home. And I think this is going to be potentially the last fight here. Hellbat's getting a little bit of damage done here at the front. Tanking some more Baneling shots. Good splits again. The Marines are in so many different locations. It's hard for the Banelings to be efficient. And it looks like he may barely push this back, but it's the second army that comes across that's going to be the big issue because there's no more production, no more bank.
GG. Reality takes seemingly a pretty easy game here against DeParture. DeParture takes his 6th loss in a row. Reality says, Zerg is pretty easy for me. I'm 4-1 now. And that puts Samsung up to 2-0.
2-0, and the faces of the Samsung team just kind of echo again. Like, this is looking like it's an unwinnable match for Prime after Creator loses. DeParture is now 0-6 in Pro League. And Reality furthers his TVZ record, albeit without mech today. Just showing that he can do both styles equally well. I don't know about equally well, but he definitely has the ability to win with both styles.